Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. Look, come on in, come on in, come on in. I have a special treat for you tonight. Tonight, I am going to teach you my proven system, my simple system for increasing your personal credit scores quickly. And guys, the goal is so that you do not have to invest in credit repair. So guys, if you are just joining us, let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Please say hello. This is going to be a workshop. Look, come on, somebody. Grab your notebook and grab your pen because I'm about to give you, and y'all, I was on time too. Like I'm a couple of minutes early. Say hello, say hello, say hello to me. Let me know your name and where you're coming in from. And so everybody who is watching live, hey, Anthony, look, hey, honey, hey, Yvonne. Come on, somebody. Good, good, good. So guys, listen. First of all, make sure you like this, make sure you share this, make sure you get your notebook and your pen. This is going to be a credit workshop. And guys, I thought about doing slides, but no, I want you guys to have a pen and paper so I can teach you this easy framework to increase your scores quickly. You said, I can hear and I'm ready. Come on, Crystal. Hey, love. So listen, are you, and I want this to be interactive, okay? I see Lakia Brown. Let me know where y'all are tuning in from too. We're going to make this interactive. And guess what? I'm going to do this. I'm about to fix your whole life in under 60 minutes. Come on, somebody. So let me know where you're tuning in from also. And so listen, are you tired of paying for credit repair? Are you tired? Hello, Ohio, South Carolina. I'm thinking about moving to South Carolina too. Yvonne, I'm going to hit you up. Are you tired of getting denied for credit? Louisiana. Hey, Louisiana. Are you tired of being denied for credit? Are you tired of paying for credit repair? Somebody said, put yes in the comments. Are you tired of being scammed by these credit repair specialists who take all your money? Come on, somebody. And you're incredible. Somebody said, look, Yvonne said, look. She said, yes. Come on, somebody. Yes. Look, we got Palm Beach in the building. We got Louisiana in the building. We got Hereford in the building. We got South Carolina in the building. Come on, somebody. Guys, the reason why I'm doing this workshop is because so many of you have fallen victim to these credit repair specialists. And honestly, they don't talk about credit in school. We don't talk about it in college. A lot of us are first generation, entrepreneurs, first generation business owners, first generation. Hey, King. Hey, Pat. Hey, the Culture Music Group. We're first generation kind of working on breaking that generational curse. So, we don't have anybody that we can really go to learn this information. So guys, get your notebook, get your pen. I'm literally about to teach you a proven credit framework that I have used to help thousands. Somebody put in the comments, thousands of people repair their credit. And guess what? I have never taught this framework live like this before. I've used it to help. The Crystal said, preach. I've used it to help tons of people, but I have not actually taught this system. So you're going to be able to follow this system. Like she says, I am in credit repair now and I need to be here. Come on, Crystal. This is where, guys, you're going to be able to follow this simple framework. And I think a lot of people get caught in that system of paying for credit repair and not having results because you're overwhelmed. If you have been overwhelmed, if you have been frustrated, if you have been confused, put yes in the comments. I want to make sure that I'm talking to the right people here because I just jumped on here look, I'm about to give y'all all the game right now. Okay, look, you said the thousands. All right, so what I want you to do, guys, write the word credit on your piece of paper. Write the word credit. Write the actual word credit. And for everybody who is new, please make sure you like, please make sure you share. And let me just share a little bit. Let me just tell you guys a little bit of information, guys. I am a board certified credit consultant. I'm a certified credit score consultant. But guys, I used to actually work for TransUnion. Somebody put boom in the comments. Boom. I am the only person on YouTube teaching consumer credit that has actually worked for a national credit bureau. So guys, and the reason why I'm sharing that, because some of you are new. Hello to all of our new people, guys. I have been helping thousands of people across the USA before YouTube was a thing, before Instagram was a thing, before social media. So this is why I see so many people get scammed. And our channel, our wealth building ministry, is about education and empowerment. So just know I'm about to teach y'all really, the Culture Music Group said, boom, look. Boom, used to work for TransUnion. A real expert. Yes, come on, somebody. So this is why I'm actually doing this, because I want you guys to be able to do it on your own, okay? And I'm also a single mother of 3, and I've been a self-employed entrepreneur since the age of 38. Now, I want to share one other thing right here for you guys, because I'm going to teach you this framework, but I also want you to know about results. Guys, I purchased my first property. Property number 1. He said, boom times. Look, I like this. Boom times 100,000. I know that's right. I purchased my first property at the age of 21 while only making $14 an hour. Guys, this is not a gimmick. Like, learning about credit and financial literacy and looking good on paper early literally changed my entire life, and I never looked back. So I'm passionate about sharing this, especially with our community. Look, Yvonne said, wow, first house at the age of 21 because of looking good on paper. So guys, one nugget right here. I'm going to share the framework. I'm going to explain each step, and I'm going to explain why it's important. Okay. And I'm going to give it to you guys all. The thing I wanted to start off with is sharing that result with you, because that is the thing that allowed me to realize that looking good on paper can give you opportunities. It can give you options. It can change your entire life. And then more importantly, it's our responsibility. Somebody put in the comment, me. It's our responsibility to teach it to our brothers and sisters, our nephews and nieces, our sons and daughters, because many of us are learning it for the first time. So once you get that knowledge, now it's for us to teach it to somebody else. Come on, somebody. All right, so write the word credit. Look, Crystal said me. Come on, somebody. Me. It's up to me. It's up to us. So the first word, so this is an acronym, guys. It's a credit framework. Credit is an acronym for the 5 steps. Why do I use this framework? Because it will get you results quickly, and it's simple. Somebody put simple in the comments. It's easy to remember so that you can execute. And you don't need any other courses, any other help, okay? So look, I see Florida in here. Look, me, come on, somebody. All right, so the C, that stands for check your credit reports. This is the very first step of credit repair, okay? Simple. Check your credit reports. This means not a credit report from a month ago or 2 months ago. This means not a credit report from a lender. Guys, I'm going to give you nuggets. I'm going to explain the step. I'm going to tell you how to do this step, and I'm going to explain why it's important. So the C stands for check your credit report. You need a current copy of your report, a copy that is literally like within a week or 2 weeks old, okay? Nugget, I'm going to give you the website. You are going to check annualcreditreport.com and credit check total. Write that down. We're not checking Credit Sesame. We're not checking Identity IQ. And we're definitely not checking Credit Karma. Nobody that follows me better not be using no Credit Karma at this stage, okay? Simple. Look, simple, simple. Simple. The C stands for check your credit report. You need to start there because you need to know what's on your report right now, and you need the annualcreditreport.com copy for your disputes, which is a later step, okay? So annualcreditreport.com. Now, nugget right here. You're going to need that copy if you're going to do any credit disputes. Guys, I recommend that you use a laptop. I'm telling you guys some real game right here, okay? You can literally repair your credit and somebody else's with these steps. You're going to use a laptop, and you're going to download all 3 copies, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. I recommend that you do TransUnion, download it as a PDF, save it to your desktop. Download Equifax, save it as a PDF to your desktop. Download Experian, save it as a PDF, put it to your desktop. Why am I telling you that? Because with annualcreditreport.com, you're not going to be able to create a login and go in and out like the other sites. The annualcreditreport.com copy, guys. I'm teaching right now. Can I teach real quick? If I can teach, somebody put teach in the comments. I'm about to teach y'all. You're going to need this copy because you're going to need that for your personal sweep and for your disputes. That copy is not going to have a credit score on it. So this is why you need 2. The C stands for check your credit reports. So annualcreditreport.com will give you the information for your disputes, and credit check total is going to give you your FICO credit scores. You're going to need that in a later step so you can actually gauge where your progress is, okay? Now, why does it matter? Guys, for you to put together an accurate plan, look, you said, come on, somebody. For you to put together an accurate plan, you need to know where you are right now to put together a plan to get to where you actually want to be. Look, Yvonne said teach. All right. Now, step number 2, this is the R. That stands for remedy any past due. Thank you. Come on, Yvonne. That's what I'm talking about. C, check your credit reports. Come on, somebody. So the next one is the R. That means remedy any past due accounts. Guys, do these steps in order. I have over 20 years of experience. Now, y'all was supposed to be like, 20 years? You don't even look like you could be that old. Like, y'all missed a good time to tell me that I don't look like I can have 20 years of experience. But I have over 20 years of experience. Guys, your open nugget, your open available credit factors more heavily into your credit scores. So before I'm even touching any disputes, guys, I'm telling you in order, if there's anything past due, if you're past due on your car note, past due on a personal loan, past due on a credit card, past due on your mortgage, the R stands for remedy any past due accounts. Nugget right here. Guys, your open available credit factors more heavily into your credit scores. So when you're applying for credit and you want to actually increase your scores, then you want to look at your open available credit first and go there because you look high risk to lenders if you're past due on your current items. Come on, Otis. I love y'all for helping me. Otis said R, remedy all past due accounts. Yvonne, R. Is this simple already, right? This makes sense, right? So you guys can actually follow it. Thank you. So you said I'm an excellent teacher. Thank you so much. And when you say you've been doing, look, I've been doing this since I was 5. I knew I liked you. I knew I've been doing this since I was 3.5. Come on, somebody. So remedy any past due accounts. This is also why you need a current copy of your reports, because you want to see who is reporting you as past due, and you want to focus any money there first. Now, nugget right here, guys. This is why I'm telling you, don't pay. If I had to pay for credit repair with somebody to do this for 12 months, as opposed to I would rather you use that money to bring your car note current, to bring your mortgage current, to bring any student loans current. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather you use your money to invest in your success. Somebody put the word invest in the comments, to invest in your success. So remedy any past due accounts. Now, the next step, the E, is eliminate high credit utilization. Do these steps in this order. Like Otis said, come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Eliminate any high credit utilization. Nugget right here. This means your credit utilization on credit cards, specifically your revolving credit and or lines of credit. Come on, somebody. Like you said, invest. And for anybody who is new coming in, this is a workshop. Grab a notebook and a pen. I purposely did not have slides because I want you guys to be interactive. I want you guys to write it down. There is a science that when you write things down, you retain it for longer, okay? And if you guys like stuff like this, then maybe I'll do another one, a deeper dive with the slides, but I chose to purposely teach this to you guys, okay? Look, always what I'm talking about. Eliminate high credit utilization. I love this. Eliminate high credit utilization. Now, nugget right here, because some of you guys might be saying, well, Terry, if I had the money, my credit cards would not be maxed out. I got you covered. I hear you. Didn't I just say that I am a single mother of 3? This has not always been my life. So what I want you to do is, guys, when you get your credit report, and I told you guys to get your report, I want you to get all of your credit cards, specifically your credit cards, and guys, put them in order. I'm teaching right now by the credit limit. Okay, look, Yvonne said eliminate high credit utilization. So let me give you a benchmark and let me give you a hack. Who wants a hack? If you want a hack right here, somebody put hack in the comments. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all something real quick. My AC just broke. It is hot as I don't know what. So I had somebody the shenanigans. Can I be around tonight? I'm on at 9 something at night teaching y'all credit repair. Look, and they better come fix this. This is new construction. I am hot and I'm still on here because I love y'all. All right, so who wants a hack? Yvonne says a hack. Look, Lakeisha says a hack. Catherine says a hack. Come on, Otis says a hack. Come on, Janicia says a hack. Come on, somebody. Okay, perfect. So the benchmark real quick. 30% and under is good. 10%. Look, Miss Lady said on week. Look, Miss Lady, can we have fun? For everybody who's watching the replay, I'm sorry, because they always like get to the point. This is the workshop. We about to spend this time together, okay? And for everybody who's here live, we about to learn and have some fun, okay? Learn and have some fun. Make sure you like this and you share. That helps our channel. Make sure you subscribe, guys. That way, when I go live, you guys will hear it. Look, I had somebody say, "Look, you said I'm weak." Look, look. Can I be myself real quick? I'm gonna get through this. I'm still going to get through it, but can I be myself real quick? I was just in Patreon, and they were like, "You're glowing." I was like, "I'm not. I'm sweating. My air conditioner just broke." Hot. It's getting hot in here. Sorry, let me stop. All right, everybody pay attention. All right, so eliminate high credit. Thank you, Catherine. Look, she said, I liked and I shared. Thank you so much. We're going to learn and have some fun. All right, so eliminate high credit utilization. So the benchmark, 30% and under is good. 10% and under is better. Okay, that's the benchmark. Now, like you said, have some fun. Learn and have some fun. So this is where, guys, when you put your credit cards in order, so let me give you an example. You're going to put them in order by credit limit. This is the hack. And you are going to pay the card with the lowest credit limit first. I'm telling you what I know. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I used to work for TransUnion. Let me give you an example. If I have 3 credit cards, somebody put 3 in the comments. If I have 3 credit cards and one is $1,000, one is $500, and one is $200, guys, right? I have 3 credit cards, one for $1,000, one for $500, one for $200. Something that most people do that is wrong. Thank you, Yvonne, for paying attention. Look, keeping up with us. Come on, somebody. Something that the people do is wrong is they will just put a little bit of extra money. I love that y'all are participating. This helps out a whole lot. They just put a little bit of money on all the cards. That is wrong. Wrong. What you want to do is be strategic. That way you get a better bang for your buck. So the lowest credit card first. Exactly, Otis. So that means if I have a $1,000 credit card, a $500 credit card, and a $200 credit card, if I am being strategic about credit repair and I want to get a credit score increase quickly, I'm going to pull my reports. I'm going to bring my past due accounts current. I'm going to lower my utilization by being strategic, and I'm going to pay the lowest credit card first. Why is that important? Guys, when you look at the FICO scoring model, credit utilization is 30%. Somebody put 30% in the comments. It's 30% of the FICO scoring model. So when you are being strategic about credit repair and you want to result in 30 to 90 days, guys, these things I'm sharing right here can literally give you between 20 and 100 point increase in the next 30 to 90 days. Okay, so the FICO, the utilization, yep, 30% of the FICO scoring model, 30% of the FICO scoring model. So this is where when you are being strategic, you want to tackle the buckets of the FICO scoring model that are bigger. That way you can get a better result faster. So what goes into your score, guys, is the credit utilization percentage, not the dollar amount. So this is where paying a $200 card down to a zero balance is 0% utilization. That's going to drop your utilization, increase your score. So let me say it again. Paying that $200 card is going to bring your utilization on that card to 0%. That's going to lower your overall utilization and increase your credit score. Just so think about if you had a $1,000 credit card. So paying $1,000 will bring it to a zero balance. We may not have $1,000, but maybe we have 200. Come on, somebody. 30%. I just love y'all of the FICO scoring model. So you're going to put your credit cards in order by credit limit, and you're going to tackle the lowest credit limit one first. Bring that down to a zero balance, then tackle the next one, guys. When nugget right here, when you actually pay down that utilization, your scores will recalculate with that percentage, and that will bring your overall utilization down, and your credit score will go up, and it will be less money out of pocket because you only paid $200 on a $200 card as opposed to like $1,000 or $5,000 on a higher credit limit card. Okay, so better result faster. Quick recap. C was check your credit reports. R was remedy any past due accounts. And the E was eliminate high credit utilization. Now the big one is the D, dispute any inaccurate, outdated, negative accounts. Okay, so in this dispute part, guys, I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to give you some nuggets to have a better result. If you want a better result, somebody put better in the comments. Y'all, how come my sons didn't bring me down a fan? Y'all see me glistening? You can't make this stuff up. I love what I do, though. It's a blessing. All right, y'all. So dispute any inaccurate items. Guys, when you have those copies of your reports from step number 1, I want you to go through and identify the negative accounts. This is a nugget. So this is where, do you have collections? Do you have a charge off? Do you have repo? Do you have foreclosures? Do you have late payments? Anything that you, the consumer, feels is inaccurate, outdated, unfair. Look, I see better. Look, hey, Camille, she was just at Wealth on Water. Hey, Catherine, we just saw you in Patreon. You want a better result. Is this helping somebody? Is this helping to simplify the process? And Yvonne said D, dispute any inaccurate items. Otis said D, dispute any inaccurate items. Identify the account you want to dispute. That's number 1. Number 2, always do your disputes in writing. I don't care what none of these credit repair specialists say. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I'm telling you to have a better result. I'm certified in the Fair Credit Reporting Act. I teach credit specialists. I am the credit coach for Make Real Estate Real 9 to 5 Millionaire. Okay, thousands of results. Do your disputes in writing. The next nugget right here is you're going to always send your letter to all 3 credit bureaus. Okay, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Guys, and remember, Yvonne, you said you were in credit repair. What I recommend to help you have a better result and not be overwhelmed, because the whole point of this framework is for it to be simple, is write one letter. Sit down. I don't care if it takes you 1 hour. Write one letter. Put everything you want to dispute on that one letter. Again, do not listen to these credit repair people that want to do a letter January, a letter February, a letter March, a letter April, a letter May. That makes absolutely, positively no sense. Do y'all know why they're doing that? Why they're dragging it out that way? Let me see if anybody, do y'all know why they're dragging it out that way? I want you to think about this. If you're paying somebody $100 a month for credit repair, do they want to do your credit and fix your credit quickly? Or would they rather you pay them for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months? Some of y'all have been paying $100 a month. Look, I'm from Philly. $100 a month for 24 months. That's $2,400. You could have used that for a down payment. You could have used that to start a business. You could have used that to invest in real estate. I'm being real. Can I be real quick? Look, who's supposed to be on this? It's going to be on here. This is why they drag it out. But guys, the real truth is that you can actually put all of your disputes on one letter, and I actually recommend it. Why, Terry? Why do you recommend that? Because when normal consumers have disputes, that's what they do. One of the fastest ways for the credit bureau to identify that you're probably a credit repair company, or you're probably just trying to get stuff deleted that's actually accurate, is that you drag it out. Most people, if they want to repair their credit, they want to do it quickly. If you would like to repair your credit quickly, put yes in the comments. If you want to repair your credit quickly, so if you had the option to repair your credit in 30 days or 10 months, you would want to do it quickly, right? So you're not sending 10 letters. You rather send one letter and get the job done. So put everything on one letter, okay? And what I want you guys to do is put your name. I'm telling you the framework for the actual letter. Your name, your address, your date of birth, and that's it. Oh, and your social security number. They need it to identify you. You do not need a bunch of extra information. You don't need your employment. You don't need your phone number. You don't need anything else. You want just your current, accurate information, okay? Now, another nugget right here, guys, when you were writing your actual letters. This is helping somebody. This is helping you put yes in the comments. If this simple framework is helping you, mind you, I gave it to you in a specific order for a reason. But this is where, guys, in your letter, I don't care if you do it like a list, meaning, let's say you're going to do, and you always, when you write your accounts for your dispute letter, you always want to list the company name, the company account number, what you are disputing, and what you want the outcome to be. So let me give you an example. I'm disputing Discover. Here is the account number. This account is paid in full. Please dispute it and update the balance. Another example, I'm disputing Toyota Motor. Here is the account number. This account, I do not recognize it. It is not mine. Please dispute it and delete it. It's inaccurate. Let me give you another example. I'm disputing NCO Financial. Here is the account number. And this could be a collection account, guys. This account was paid prior to collection. This is inaccurate. Please delete. Do y'all hear my language? If this is helping somebody, put yes in the comments. What did I tell you to do? The company name, the company account number, what you are disputing, and what you want the outcome to be. Guys, less is more. Simple will get the job done. You do not need a bunch of legal jargon. You do not need to quote the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The only thing you need to do when you dispute things with the credit bureau is to tell them exactly what you want them to do. Why, Terry? Because you're exercising your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and that is your right. So let me put FCRA in the comments. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put FCRA. I wonder if you guys can y'all see this? Can y'all see that FCRA? Because I'm using about to pass out, y'all. Can y'all see that? I can't tell on the software if y'all can see that or not. FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That means that you are exercising your rights underneath the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you can keep it simple. You do not have to quote the Fair Credit Reporting Act. They actually already know. Now, another nugget right here with the disputes, guys. Write one letter, make 3 copies for all 3 credit bureaus. Now, why, Terry? Because the credit bureaus are competitors. They do not share information. So if you get something deleted from TransUnion, that doesn't mean Equifax is going to remove it. You have to dispute with all 3 bureaus, okay? So you're going to write one letter, make 3 copies, send it certified. How am I supposed to send it, Terry? Certified. So I put certified in the comments. Send it certified. Oops, I'm all the way up there. Send it. I was in the wrong spot, y'all. I was like, they're not talking to me no more. FCRA. I love you. 3 copies. Yes. Okay. Yes, y'all can see that. Oh, when I put it up here, FCRA. Yes, truly. Look, truly a wealth building. Oh, thank you so much, Otis. Yes. All right. There you go. Child, I couldn't even see none of y'all comments. Hold on a second. I have to powder my sweat lip. Y'all, I love what I do. I do. It's a blessing. It is a God will bless you to be a blessing. And once I learned that looking good on paper changed my life, and it has helped me open up so many doors. It is my honor and it is my privilege to teach it to you. I don't gatekeep, y'all. I tell y'all everything. Why? Because I want you to have results. The blessings come from sharing the information. To be honest with you, if more people took pride in sharing, then so many more of us would have this knowledge, this skills, the experience, and have results. Okay. What was the question? You said, should you dispute an account that has been sold to another company? Absolutely. You can dispute. Good question. You can dispute anything on your credit report. Anything that you feel is inaccurate, outdated, unfair. You can exercise your rights. Now, I will say this to you guys. If you guys want me to be honest with you, if you've already used a credit repair company and they have disputed things and they're still on your report, a lot of times they half do it. They do a half-ass job, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss y'all. They do a half-behind job, okay? So this is where you have your best chance of getting things deleted when you do it on your own first. If you've already used a credit repair company and the account has already been verified, I still have another step in this process to help you, but it's going to be much harder. I love you even more. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. All right, what did you say? You said, and I'm looking over here, y'all, because not only am I sweaty and I'm hot, but I can't see either because I don't have my glasses on. So I have a monitor right here so I can read the comments. All right. What about secondary credit reporting agencies? Will the back disputed accounts pop up in the future? Great question. Do not worry about any kind of secondary companies. That's all a bunch of blah, blah nonsense these credit repair companies talk about. If you get it disputed and removed from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, then it is off of your reports. Now, another nugget right here, though, guys, is that when you see things pop back up, what happens, guys? A lot of times we never look at the reason why something was deleted. I'm being real with you. So sometimes if an account is deleted because they did not respond to the dispute in time, then they do have the right to verify the account and add it back on. Boom. Let me tell y'all why this is important for y'all to know. These credit repair people don't tell you guys this. Let's say you dispute Toyota, okay, a car, and you do get it deleted, but it's deleted because they did not respond in time. That means that they have 30 days by law to remove the item from your credit report. However, in the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it also says if they later verify the account and provide documentation, they can possibly add it back on, but the credit bureau has to notify you. Why is that important? Guys, I'm going to be real. We're not technically supposed to be disputing accounts that are accurate. I'm not judging. I'm telling y'all because I'm going to tell you guys how to still remedy it, okay? But let's say you had a car from Toyota and you lost your job and the car got repoed. Guys, I'm speaking to you from a place of empathy, okay? Not a place of judgment. I give y'all the full truth and nothing but the truth because I want you to be empowered and not get scammed. Nobody, including myself, can guarantee that a valid negative debt will be removed. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says inaccurate, outdated, unfair. Nowhere does it say you can dispute a valid negative item and get it 100% deleted. That means that there's a lot of times negative items can be reported for 7 years. I'm sharing with you guys loopholes to actually increase your scores because sometimes you can still get to your goal even with negative items on there. And there's other items that can help you offset that. Okay. So sometimes if it got deleted because of the 30-day rule, they can add it back on. This is why you do not pay anybody for anything that is accurate. You can still exercise your rights. No judgment zone, but do not be paying somebody from $5,000 and then promising you to delete a valid repo and then it comes back on. And guess what? And this was a great question. I'm glad that you asked this because we have to have these conversations. Like I ain't scared of no conversation, right? I want you guys to know this. Guess what? You can't sue them. Why? Because try telling a judge that you got your car repoed on purpose, that your car got repoed and it's a valid repo and you paid somebody to get it deleted and they didn't get it deleted. They're going to look at you like you weren't supposed to pay somebody to get a valid repo deleted. That's how, look, somebody say boom. That's how these credit repair specialists get away with taking your money and making false promises. Because if it's a valid negative item, then you're not supposed to be disputing it. You're only supposed to dispute inaccurate, outdated, unfair. Now, what am I telling you? Look, did that shed some light on it? Like, am I telling y'all some real stuff right now? This is why I would rather you guys use your money. What did I say? Start the business, get credit builder accounts, pay down utilization, bring past due accounts, current. I'd rather you use your money right there because a lot of times you can get enough of a boost to still get the credit you actually need. Sometimes even generate the extra income to do settlements, to do pay for deletes, to do all those things. Look, so she said, exactly. Come on, can I tell the truth tonight? Let me know if I have permission to tell the truth tonight, okay? So do not pay these people that money. It sometimes can come back on, but this is where there's other things you can do right here. And in the dispute process, guys, the other thing, so mail to all 3 credit bureaus. Make sure you send it certified. Include your current personal information. Guys, they have 30 days by law to respond to your dispute. So once you send it off, you're sending off certified so that you can track it. Look, Yvonne said, tell it. Send it off certified so that you can track it, guys. And then this is where you'll have a result. They're supposed to mail you back the results within 30 days. And the results are either going to say verified because it was accurate, or it's going to say updated because they changed something, or it's going to say deleted. You're going to have one of 3 results. So let me give you an example right here, okay? Let's say you had the Toyota account and it was yours, but they zeroed out the balance. That the account's not going to be deleted, but it's going to say updated. Why is it going to say updated? Because they zeroed out the balance. There's new account information. Let's say you had a credit card and it had 10 late payments and they didn't delete all the late payments, but they deleted 5. Then when your results come back, it will say updated because they didn't delete the account, but they updated the account information. Honestly, guys, if an account goes from 10 late payments to only 5 late payments, that helps you, right? That is going to give you a credit score increase because you improved in an area, even though you didn't get the entire account deleted. Let me pause right there. Did that help you? Did that help to clarify some things? Because a lot of these credit repair specialists, and mind you, there are good ones out there, right? And so shout out to all the people who are doing credit repair from a place of education and empowerment who really want to help. Like, I commend you. But I see a lot more people saying the wrong things for clicks, saying the wrong things to be predatory, saying the wrong things, getting all of your money. And they have a very surface level of knowledge. So they pride themselves on you guys being overwhelmed and being frustrated. Look, you said right. Yes, it did. Okay, so it's going to say paid, it's going to say updated, or it's going to say deleted, or it's going to say what do you say? Thanks. Thanks for your explanation. It definitely helped a lot. Thank you so much, love. Yes, don't let them. You say you are definitely teaching Terry on this credit. Thank you so much. All right, so you're going to send, the last thing I'll say right here, guys, is send 2 forms of ID. How many, Terry? 2 forms. Oh, thank you so much for that. Look, come on, somebody. And let me know if these live workshops are helpful for you guys. So first of all, please make sure you like this. That helps more people see it. Make sure you subscribe, y'all. And if you've gotten value from this, if you appreciate me teaching like this, especially with the amount of knowledge that I have in this area and dispelling some of the myths, make sure you put your notification bell on, because as I do more live workshops, and that way you guys will be notified, okay? And so this is where two forms of ID. The ID needs to have your name and your current address. I recommend a driver's license and a utility bill. A driver's license and a utility bill. Okay, guys? And so, and if your driver's license does not have your current address, number one, fix that. But number two, then send 2 utility bills: water, electric, gas, Wi-Fi, something that goes to your house that has 2 form that has your name and your current address. You are sending that in because that is proof that this is a valid dispute coming from you, the consumer, and not a credit repair place. Okay. So the C was check your credit reports. The R was remedy any past due accounts. The E was eliminate high credit utilization. The D was to dispute any inaccuracies. Now we are at I, investing in credit builder accounts. Yvonne, I just love you. You are taking the best notes. Thank you so much for your help with this. This is very, very helpful, because I decided to do tonight as just a workshop. That way you guys can just take your notes, and that's how you learn better. But thank you so much for the recap. FCRA. So guys, invest in credit builder accounts. Write this down. This is also why I tell you guys, do not pay for credit repair, because you can use your money for a secured credit builder card and a secured self lender account. Guys, when this workshop is over, I am going to post the replay, stay till the end, and I'm going to add the links for these specific accounts. Why are they specific accounts, guys? Because they are a soft inquiry. They report to all 3 credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and they are revolving and installment. And I have literally seen people get between 30, 50, and 80 points in 90 days with credit builder accounts. So not any credit builder accounts, not any secured credit card, specifically a credit builder card, which is revolving credit, guys, and a self-lender account. Now, let me give you a nugget right here, and I'll go to some of the questions. So somebody put, there we go. There's my note taker. I love you, Yvonne. Invest in credit builder accounts. So guys, you want 2 accounts. Somebody put 2 in the comments, 2. You're going to want a credit builder card that is revolving credit. Sometimes you can get 1, sometimes you can get 2. If you have the option to get 2, and I'll put the link in the comments, guys, then get 2. Why? Because you guys want to have open available credit that is primary, not authorized accounts, primary in your name, especially if you want to transition into business credit later on. You want to be in your name, not authorized, okay? And you want them to report to all 3 credit bureaus. So guys, let me ask you this question real quick right here. How many of you guys also want to learn about business credit? Because of workshops like this, and I do my Terry's Tips videos. Today I decided to do this live workshop instead of my Terry's Tips video today. Let me know if you like learning live like this and interacting and asking questions. Because if you do, my platform, my wealth building ministry is to help and empower you. And so if you want me to do a workshop on building business credit in 30 days, let me know. But y'all gotta make sure y'all like this. Y'all gotta make sure y'all subscribe. Look, Camille said me. Let me see. Am I saying it? Brown Tree said me. Lakia said me. Miss Lady said me. All right, come on. You want to transition into business? Okay, good. So I'm setting you guys up right here so you guys can also transition into business credit. Now, nugget right here, guys. The reason why I'm doing the personal credit one first is 700 nuggets, 700 and above personal credit scores helps you qualify for personal credit, for business credit, and for real estate financing. Look, I said, how many people want to learn about business credit? Look, me, I love y'all. Me, look, you raising your hand. Me, all right, y'all got it. So so stay until the end, and I'll pick a date. I'll put it on my calendar. How many of y'all want? I'll pick a date tonight where I will promise to do a follow-up business credit workshop just for y'all, because I really appreciate y'all being on here with me, especially while I'm hot. I'm hot and I can't see. Come on, somebody, okay? So nugget 700 above personal credit scores helps you with personal credit, business credit, and real estate financing. So it's the foundation. I'm doing the personal credit repair workshop first because I want you guys to strive to have a 700 and above. So I'm going to put 700 in the comments. A 700 and above is going to give you a foundation so that you have options, so that you have opportunities, so that you have better terms, so you can truly leverage to build wealth and not just get into a bunch of debt. Okay, look, you said I need the business one too. Come on, somebody. 700. Okay, good. Now, the credit builder accounts. For a credit builder card, if you have, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you have the option, you have $600. Instead of putting $600 on one card, I actually recommend you get 2 credit cards and put $300 on each. I will post the link in the replay, in the pinned comments, and in the descriptions, because there's a specific card, because that will be a soft inquiry. I do not want you to get stuck with doing bogus credit builder accounts that are a hard inquiry. You want a soft inquiry while you are increasing your personal credit scores in 30 to 90 days. Okay. So I recommend, instead of getting 1, if you can get 2, the goal is to have open available primary trade lines in your name, primary accounts, so that you can continue to build and grow and scale and transition into business credit. That's your revolving credit. For your self-lender account, that's an installment account. I recommend you guys get the one that's 24 months and that's $25 a month. Now, how does it work? They're going to give you a credit builder loan. It's going to go on your credit report, guys. It's going to look exactly like a personal loan. And every single month, you're going to pay $25. You want to do 24 months. Why? Because for the FICO scoring models, guys, longevity, right? The longer payment history you have, the higher your credit scores. So we want the 24-month option. But guess what, guys? You're not throwing your money out the window. That $25, they actually put it like in a secured CD. And at the end of 24 months, they unlock the CD and give you all the money back. Boom! Somebody, wait, was that loud, y'all? I'm sorry. This mic is kind of loud. Boom! Was that, look, come on, somebody. So it will increase your scores. It's like a secured savings account, guys. So this is where one is revolving, one's installment. I'm teaching right here, guys. Revolving installment. Why? Because part of the FICO scoring model is credit mix. You don't want to have all revolving and no installment. You don't want to have all installment and no revolving. To have a high score, like Dawn laughing at me. I love y'all. Look, boom, look, wait, boom, 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 boom. And he said, me, boom. I love y'all. So this is where, guys, strategy. I'm teaching you guys strategy, how to get there faster without paying for credit repair. Use your money for the secured card. Use your money for the self-lender payments. That way you'll increase your score instead of paying for a credit repair company. And guess what? Credit repair company can't add these accounts to your report. You, the consumer, have to actually do it. That's why I tell you guys, learn how to do this on your own. So invest in credit builder accounts, okay? And let me see. I had a comment, a question here. Let me go back and make sure I get the questions real quick. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, maybe did I miss the question? Where was it? Oh, here we go. What if you don't have any utilities or rent or payments in your name? What else can you do? So you should use your driver's license or state ID. And then sometimes, great question. So Abundance said, if you don't have any utilities or rent or payments in your name, what can you do? You should technically use your driver's license, guys. You can use a driver's license and a state ID. You want something with your name and your address. So sometimes you can use like a driver's license and a pay stub, or a driver's license and a bank statement. A driver's license and a utility is the best. 2 utilities is even better. Sometimes, so you're on here, so that tells me you either have like Wi-Fi or maybe you're using somebody else's or a cell phone. So sometimes you can use like a state ID and like your cell phone bill, and that will have your name and address, and that will work. Great question. Guys, if you have any other questions, because I might have missed them, put them in the comments. Like this time is for you. So I'm going to do a real quick recap. So the C, so this is your credit. This is a simple 5-step credit framework to increase your credit scores quickly in the next 30 to 90 days. The C was check your credit reports. And I said annualcreditreport.com and credit check total. Okay. The R was remedy any past due accounts. That means that anything that is open available credit that's past due, you're going to bring that current before you even think about doing a credit dispute. Okay. The E was eliminate high credit utilization, and the benchmark was 30% and under is good, 10% and under is better. I saw somebody on here earlier that said that they were stuck at a 679. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Hold on. You said I'm stuck at a 6. Oh, here we go, right here. You said I'm stuck at a 679 credit score. Sometimes when I see people who are stuck, this is where you might need to get your credit utilization to 10% and under to give yourself a boost, okay? The other reason why you guys add credit builder accounts, because somebody asked earlier about an account like popping back on. Guys, if you have valid negative items and they're not going anywhere, then the credit builder card and the self-lender account, that's positive payment history. Somebody put positive in the comments. That's positive payment history. What is that going to do? That's going to counteract the negative items. The number one way to increase your credit scores quickly is to add positive payment history to your reports. That's why the I stands for invest in credit builder accounts. But I'm not telling you to use authorized accounts. Why? But I gotta sip my water on this one. I need y'all to hear me. Because people, oh, I almost choked. The devil don't want y'all to have good credit. Let me get myself together. So this is where, guys, I don't talk about authorized accounts too much. Why? Because you can maybe use an authorized account to get a car or to get like a credit card. But when you start building business credit, when you start getting into real estate financing, when you start getting into big money. So I put big money in the comments. I've helped people, everybody who was in Patreon, we just got done a workshop where people have given testimonials about getting 100,000 and 500,000 plus in personal and business credit, getting multiple houses, multiple business loans. I help people get wealth building money. But when you are getting $100,000 plus, they're not giving that to you with an authorized account. These lenders know, come on, somebody, look, big money. They know that an authorized account is not your account. They know an authorized account is not a primary account. They know that the authorized account is somebody else's payment history. Can I teach tonight? The reason why I don't buy and sell trade lines is because that is a band-aid on a bigger problem. And a lot of times you guys pay for these authorized accounts and that money could have been used for, what did I say? Bring past due accounts current. The money could have been used for remedy past due accounts. The money could have been used for credit builder accounts. So when you have an underwriter about to give you $500,000 for a property, they're not about to give you $500,000 because you have an authorized American Express card. Can I be real with you? The authorized accounts are something that the credit repair industry ran into the ground. They abused it, and they have people thinking that they fix their credit. And then when they go for business credit, and they can I tell the truth? Look, somebody say yes. Am I telling the truth? If y'all know I'm telling the truth, somebody put yes in the comments. This is where, look, you said preach. Look, she said, yep. He thought if it burns you, I know wouldn't preach and teach. Preach and teach. I know that's right. Preach and teach. Like, if you burn me, I'm still going to teach hot. Thank you so much. Though this is where, guys, they ran it into the ground. And then when people get serious and now they're trying to get married and buy investment properties and build their business credit, and then they got all these authorized accounts and no primary trade lines, and they're getting denied, and they don't know don't know why. They've wasted time and money. Wasted time and money. Guys, nugget right here. Do it the right way. One good time, and you never have to do it again, because at that point, guys, you're going to build it and maintain it and grow it. And if I can just be honest, this is a wealth building ministry. Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Let me say it again. Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Guess what? As believers, we get very funny when we start talking about money. But one thing I know is you can't leave an inheritance if you don't take the time to build the wealth. God gave us all a gift for a reason. We are supposed to live in abundance. We are supposed to live in prosperity. God will bless you to be a blessing. We're supposed to lead by example. Come on, somebody. Right? And so build it instead of these shortcuts. How many guys know that you cannot get massive results with a shortcut? How can he bless you with increase? How can he bless you with 100,000 and we're mismanaging 30,000? How can he bless you with 100,000 and we're mismanaging 30,000? How can he bless you with the investment properties? We're not being a good steward over the apartment. How can he bless you with the fleet of cars when we're not taking good care of the car we currently have? Can I be real with y'all? I teach differently over here for a reason. I'm not doing it for the gram. I'm not doing it for the likes. I'm not doing it for the subs. I'm doing it because it's a kingdom assignment. This is a wealth building ministry. And my kingdom assignment is to help more people thrive because God done brought me through some dark days. Come on, somebody. God brought me through some dark days. I don't use my credit for red bottoms. I don't use my credit for Rolexes. I don't use my credit for jets. I use my credit to build my business. I use my credit to buy investment properties. I use my credit for coaching and master classes so I can get better, so I can help more, so I can give more. I use my credit to help me build my business so I can tithe, so I can give, so I can bless, so I can donate, so I can pay for my kids' college. Come on, y'all. Who nugget right here. Who could you bless if you were living in abundance? Write that down on your piece of paper because as we're going through these steps, you're going to go through a day where you don't feel like doing it. You're going to go through a day where you have to go ahead. Look, come on, somebody. You're going to go through a day where you have an option. Work on your credit or go on the girls' trip. Pay down the utilization or buy the new purse. Get the credit builder account or go on get an expensive car. You're going to have a day. Come on, somebody, where you're going to have some decisions to make. And what God Jesus is saying to you right now is, can you sacrifice in a season to get what you want for a lifetime? Can you go through and get that delayed gratification? Can I trust you with more? Jesus, some of us have made some mistakes with our credit and our finances, and I don't fault you because they don't talk about it. But what I will say is when you know better, you do better. So you being on this credit workshop and me sharing this framework, I have one more step, then I'll recap it. You being here tells me that you want more, you deserve more, you need more, you may have made some mistakes, and this is your step starting today. So I'm going to put today in the comments. Starting today, from today on, you're going to do better because when you know better, you do better. That means we're going to erase all the things we did in the past and we're going to start from today with this credit framework and we're going to do it on our own. Even when we don't feel like it, even when we're tired, even when we're tempted with other things, we're going to be a good steward over what he has given us right now so we can have the tangible results and that way we can lead by example and really live the lifestyle that we desire. Come on, somebody. Look, let me go back because I'll go off, right? The last step, guys, is so the credit builder accounts are individual primary accounts because you need to build it the right way so that you can get the bigger money, the real estate financing, the commercial financing, the business credit, okay? And the last step, look, you said sacrifice. That's a gem. Can you sacrifice in a season so you can get what you want for a lifetime? It can bless some. Listen, some of y'all want to retire your spouse. Some of you want to retire your parents. Some of you want to send your kids to college. Some of you want to have the nonprofit, the scholarship fund. Some of you want to feed the homeless. Come here. Some of y'all want to be a blessing to teen parents. I'm going to leave that right there. Yesterday is gone. We're starting new from today. And the last step, guys, the T is to track your progress. Guys, after you send off your disputes, after you pay down your utilization, you want to wait for your credit reports to update and recalculate and check your scores in 30 days and then in 60 days and in 90 days. Because step one is doing the work. The second part is waiting for the results. I just started my credit builder account all over again. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, I'm on my way to wealth. Come on, somebody. You're welcome, King. Look, yes, I'm on my way to wealth. Good. So listen, guys, and the driver, I think you sent us the email. Make sure you check your emails because I know the team responded to you. I'm so proud of you all. And so the last one was check your progress. Step one is doing the work. Step two is waiting for your scores to update so you can recalculate so that you can see the outcomes of all of your work. Look, track your progress. 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Okay, look, true game here, telling you guys all of the steps. You don't need 20 steps. You don't need 50 steps. You don't need to pay in credit repair for a credit repair. I gave it to you in 5 steps in the acronym credit framework. Check your credit reports, remedy any past due accounts, eliminate high utilization, dispute any inaccuracies, invest in credit builder accounts, and track your progress. Guys, that's it. If you do just those things and only those things, you can literally see an increase of 30, 60, 90, 100 points. And the very last step, guys, the very last step that I want you guys to do is, what do you want your credit? What do you want high credit scores for? Right? Somebody put in the comments, what are you building wealth for? Like you said, drop some gems. Come on, somebody. Literally, what did you say? You said, wow, this is my first time coming across you, and you taught me more in 5 minutes than 100 videos I watched. God bless you. I've been going to do my letters tomorrow. I've been pushing them off for months now. Look, thank you for sharing. Thank you for staying on and listening. Thank you for being open to receive, guys. It's not always easy. It's not always easy, right? But it is worth it. It's not always easy, but it's worth it, guys. If I can share a nugget right here, your success is hidden in the things we're procrastinating on. Your success is hidden in the things that is hidden in the things that we're not doing. Your success, your outcomes are hidden in the things that we keep on putting off. So whatever it is that you have been procrastinating on, whatever it is that you've been dreading doing, whatever it is that has just been a nuisance to you, usually doing those things are what's going to get you the actual, look, you said, ouch, but I'm saying it for a reason, right? I'm saying it to myself too. Look, I'm saying it to myself too. You said, come on in. I need to watch the replay. I'm going to post come on. Look, Dawn said, come on, somebody. Your success is hidden in the things you are avoiding doing. I'm saying it to myself too. This is why I said to you, if you had a 700, somebody put in the comments, if you had a 700 credit score today, what is the very next thing you would do? I need you to imagine. Like you said, look, breaking generational curses. Look, Lisa said facts. 90-day, look, blackout. Come on, somebody. That's exactly what's about to be, a 90-day blackout so you can work on your stuff. If you had a 700 credit score right now, what would you do? Would you start a business? Would you buy an investment property? Would you become a first-time home buyer? Would you start a nonprofit? Would you start a scholarship fund? Guys, I need you to dream bigger, believe bigger, faster. Look, you said home ownership. Come on, somebody. Everything starts me with property number one. Look, business credit, investments, buy an investment property. These are all great uses. Why? Because these are things that are also going to be income producing. That way you have the credit, you're putting it in something that is a good, tangible use, then it will bring you back that ROI. Guys, I gave you 5 steps in the credit framework. Set a goal with dates, create a plan, execute the plan. And guys, I'm even going to say this right here, right? This is where, guys, do one thing Monday, one thing Wednesday, one day Friday. Can you do 3 things a week? I'm giving you guys some grace because everybody in my Patreon knows that I don't even play all that. Look, Dawn said, pay off my house. Look, buy my first house. Come on, somebody. I said I would build wealth from my great-grandchildren, which I have 6 of them. God bless you. Look, I know that's right. Investment properties. Guys, how many of you know that many of us are the first? And when you are breaking generational cycles of poverty, that's going to come with warfare. Let me say it again. When you are breaking generational cycles of poverty, that is going to come with warfare. What does warfare look like? Warfare looks like doubt, procrastination, fear, people borrowing money, people talking doubt, people distracting you. When you are breaking a generational curse, it comes with warfare. I need you to expect things to go wrong. You're about to pay down utilization, your car breaks. You're about to get a credit builder account. You know, your air condition goes down. You about to get about to pull a copy of your credit reports and get credit builder accounts, and your kids need something for school. It's okay. To whom much is given, much is required. You were built for this. Let me say it again. It's okay. We know the stinking devil is going to bring some warfare our way, but we were built for this. We're going to handle the issue and keep on going, because when you are breaking a generational curse, then that means that there's going to be opposition because you are breaking something. Come on, somebody, off of your bloodline that has been there for generations. Expect the warfare, expect the doubt, expect the fear, expect the delay. Come on, somebody, expect it and go ahead and do it anyway. No, I'm buying the house. I'm starting the business. I'm retiring my spouse. I'm sending my kids to college. I do not care what comes up against me, I said it out of my mouth, and I'm going to hold myself accountable because I'm the person in my bloodline that's going to do something different to have a different result. Guys, credit is not the goal. Credit is a vehicle to help you get to the goal. I'm not excited about credit. I'm excited about opportunities. I'm excited about changing my zip code. I'm excited about my boys living a lifestyle that I never even imagined. I'm excited about having the freedom to speak to other people and empower them. Credit is not the goal. Credit is a vehicle to get to the goal. So I need you to use it that way. Use it to your advantage so you can change your circumstances, so you can lead by example, and so you can break that curse for good. So when the opposition comes, come on, somebody. I was built for this. Somebody put built in the comments. When the opposition comes, I was built for this. I'm going to do it scared. I'm going to do it overwhelmed. I'm going to do it with doubt. I'm going to do it with fear. I'm going to do it despite the hurdles. I'm going to do it anyway because I'm the person in my bloodline that's going to break that generational curse because somebody is depending on me, because my kids are watching me. My brothers and sisters need me. My parents are older and they need some help. I'm going to do it anyway. Guys, I gave you a simple 5-step credit framework that can give you massive results in 30 to 90 days. We are in July of 2025. That means that if you execute immediately, you can literally end this year with results. End this year with tangible outcomes. End this year in a situation with options that you never, ever had before. Come on, somebody. Monday, pull your reports. Tuesday, identify what things you need to dispute. Wednesday, bring past due accounts current. You really want to fast track it? You can do it all in the next week or two. Mail your stuff off, wait for it to come back, do your credit builder accounts, 30 to 60 days worth of payments. By October, you're at a 650, 700. Look, what you say, Q? I was built for this. All right, guys. So I'm going to let you. You said preach. Look, that's the wealth building ministry. He done called me. We do things a little bit different over here. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this and you share it with somebody. Guys, we do things different over here. I don't have the videos that say get 800 in one day. Why? Because it's not true. I don't care about the clicks. I don't care about, the views. I'm speaking to a community that my kingdom assignment is to help you thrive. I'm speaking to a community who wants better and wants to do it the right way. I'm speaking to a community who is tired of being scammed, tired of wasting their money, tired of being overwhelmed, tired of being confused. I'm speaking to a community who is breaking that generational curse for you. For Lisa, no, don't leave us yet. Look, y'all. I'm going to do so. Y'all, if y'all want me to do a business credit workshop, put yes in the comments and I'll pick a date right now for you guys. So next steps, guys, I'll post a replay of this. And I'll also post the credit builder accounts. If you want to be connected to me, you are invited to join our Wealth Warrior community, guys. I do monthly live Q&A, monthly live workshops. You also, if you can do business one-on-one coaching strategy sessions with me, that is a higher investment. If you went through this and you pull your reports and you are confused, you can invest in a credit jumpstart call, but you can also do it for 100% free. I just gave you the entire game plan in a simple framework. You can do it for 100% free. But if you need more help, I have resources. So I will pin that in the comments as well for you to actually join our community and invest in a session with us. And from all of my entrepreneurs, we just came back from Wealth on Water Mastermind 2025. We are in the process of actually planning Wealth on Water 2026. There will only be 30 spots available for entrepreneurs, and 7 of them are already taken. So I'll post that there. Oh, you said the best teacher ever. Thank y'all. And I wasn't even going to come on here tonight after my air conditioner broke. Like you said, please, when you want to come to South Carolina, y'all let me know. I love to travel. I'll get on a plane in a minute. Got to be at least 50 of y'all though for me to come. So put it together, Yvonne. I will come out there and teach. Yes, y'all. But I hope that this has been. Oh, let me pick a date for. All right, business credit. So the weekends are usually bad because y'all are all over the place. So let's pick a day. Oh, y'all want to do Monday? Y'all want to do Monday the 21st at 7 o'clock? No. So y'all want to do Monday the 21st? I have to decide the time, 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock. You said no AC. Look. You got jokes. Lakeisha got jokes. No, Lakeisha got jokes. No AC. Look. Let me dab my. I love y'all. I love y'all. Look, you have to, guys. Jesus, to do. Let me pat my. Do my fan right. That's why I need that little fan. That's why I need that little fan. That's why I need that little fan for real. Like, no, let me stop playing. Let me stop. Let me do it sweating. Do it hot. Child, I done got my sweat in today. But no, honestly, guys, I joke around. I joke around a lot, but um I was a teen mom at the age of 17, guys. I'm a single mother of three. And I was in foster care because not one, but both of my parents struggled with addiction. This was not supposed to be my life. I'm also a minority female. So the odds, and I'm being real, y'all, the odds of me having any success were very, very slim. Minority, female, foster care, parents struggle with addiction, teen mom. But God had a different plan. But God, but God, but God. To buy my first house at the age of 21 when they told me I wasn't even going to graduate high school, from retiring myself from corporate America at the age of 38 when they told me I was going to be on welfare, with being a self-employed entrepreneur with 20 streams of income since the age of 38. But God, it is my honor to teach our community. It is a blessing to teach it the right way, not be predatory, not try to scam you, tell you how to do it for real. Guys, some of us need to get a but God blessing. We all have circumstances. We all have things that we're working through. My situation, my afflictions are not any more or less than you. But what I do know is that when you get on your knees and you pray, and you're at that point in your life at your lowest point, Jesus, when you don't know how you're going to pay your rent, you don't know how you're going to feed your kids, you got an eviction notice, you got a foreclosure notice, you got to get to work and your car has been repoed. Guys, been there. Shut off notices, been there, done that. When you pray to God and you say, God, Jesus, if you can just, I still get emotional. I'm just so grateful. When you say to God, if you would just help me out of this situation, God, if you can just bless me one more time, I promise I will do better. If you just bless me one more time, I promise I'll be a better steward. God, I know I made some mistakes. If you would just help me. How many of y'all been on your knees and said, God, if you help me feed these kids, you help me pay my rent, you help me pay my mortgage, you help save my house from foreclosure, you help me not get my car repoed. God, please don't let me get fired from my job. God, please help me. God, if you help me just one more time, I promise I will glorify your name. I promise I will be a better steward. I promise I will teach other people. God, if you just one more time, guys, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I got on my knees plenty of nights, and every single time. It didn't always look like what I wanted it to look like. It wasn't always when I wanted it to happen. But am I sitting here today? Did he come through? And I said to God, and I made a promise. I said, God, if you get me through this valley, I promise I won't take credit for it. I promise I will glorify your name. I promise I will devote my time, my energy to educating, to teaching, to empowering. Come on, somebody. One more time, God. I know you blessed me and I squandered that money. I know you gave me the income tax refund and I spent it. I know I got that bonus and I let somebody have it and they didn't pay it back. I know I gave money to my girlfriend. I gave money to my boyfriend. I know I didn't make the best decisions, God. But if your grace, how many of y'all know that God has grace? Can I just come on? This is for somebody on here. Somebody put grace in the comments. How many of y'all know that grace? The grace that God gives us, we don't always deserve. That's why it's grace. God, if you bless me one more time, one more, I will share and I will glorify your name, guys. This wealth building ministry is because he done brought me through some very, very, very Jesus dark days. And I'm so grateful. And this is the reason why I teach. This is one of the reasons why I give everything. I could have easily packaged this up and put it in a course. I could have put it in an ebook. I could have put it in a paid webinar. I'm on YouTube giving the whole framework for free. The whole framework for free. Why? Because God will bless you to be a blessing. Everything can't be about money. Sometimes you have to do the right thing for the right reasons to help the right people who really want it. Let me say it again. Everything can't, and this is a wealth building ministry, everything can't be about money. Sometimes you have to do the right thing for the right reasons for the right people because God will continue to bless you. So, y'all, start from today. Go back and rewatch this. Share this with somebody you want to see win. Check your heart posture. Why do you want your credit to be better? Why do you want to build wealth? Why are you breaking a generational curse? Who is depending on you? What are you going to do differently? What mistakes have you learned from? Right? What mistakes have you learned from? And get to work. Because one thing I know, and I'm going to end right here, is that successful people execute at a high level. Don't get motivated. Don't get excited. Don't get inspired. I want you to get to work. Amen. All right, y'all. I hope that that was helpful. I'll repost this and we're going to do the business credit workshop. I put it on my calendar. And was that helpful for y'all? Look, you said thank you so much. Thank you. Look, thank y'all for hanging in there with me, right? Because I'll get the preaching. We'll be on here all night. You said I appreciate you so much. I just love y'all. Let's stay connected. I'll do the business credit workshop on Monday. And thank y'all for being on here. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. If these workshops are helpful, I'll start doing more of these. I need you to show up for me. I'm going to show up for you. You show up for me. Amen. All right, y'all. Have an amazing night. And I'll post, I'll start working on the business credit workshop for Monday. Have a good night, y'all.